Hey y'all, welcome to a Tennessee Thirsty Thursday on Uncle Bub's Bell Buckle Beer Reviews. What I've got for you today is a brew out of Memphis, Tennessee, from the Acre Brewing Company. And it is called The Beach Within Reach. It's a Berliner Weisse style ale at a 4.5% ABV. Not a whole lot of information on this. It's got the government warning and all that kind of good garbage. It's on the back of it. It says the Visual Dissonance Edition, which I don't know what that means, but you can go to www.wiseacrebrew.com and read more about the visual dissonance of our current cans by scanning the QR code or whatever. Anyway, The Beach Within Reach from Acre Brewing Company, Berliner Weisse, and it doesn't give you any other information than that right there. That's all the information it's got. So we're going to try this today on a Tennessee Thirsty Thursday. I've had several Acre brews out of Memphis, and I've really enjoyed them. Let's see what this is about. Now, my understanding, and I probably knew this, but I did a Berliner Weisse a couple of weeks ago, and didn't really realize that a Berliner Weisse is supposed to have a tartness to it, according to what I read. I didn't realize that, and the beer was kind of tart, and I was like, well, you know, whatever. The one thing about that, the Berliner Weisse I did, it was a really high alcohol content, and most of the time a Berliner Weisse has a lower alcohol content. This is a 4.5, so a little bit on the lower side, but pretty bright beer, nice gold color. The head is a little bit wanting. Let's see if I can get some more head on it. Not much. It's almost got a citrusy aroma coming off of it. And just a little bit of haze poured off after I swished the can, but not much. It's still pretty bright. I can see the little cloud I just poured in there. It's just very, very slight. The Beach Within Reach. Berliner Weisse style ale. Pretty gold brew. And the head's gone. I didn't get a chance to taste the damn head. Dadgummit. It's got a little bit of a lemony type aroma coming off of it. A lemony, citrusy type aroma. I wish I could have got a chance to taste the head, but it didn't pour off a whole lot of head. But a Berliner Weisse, not only is it's got a tartness to it, but it's also a wheat beer. So I was expecting it to be a little more hazy than what it is. I mean, it's got a little bit of haze to it. It's not completely bright. It's got a little bit of haze, but a wheat beer, you know, a lot of times will be really cloudy. All right, y'all. So this, The Beach Within Reach by the Acre Brewing Company. There you go. Close up of the cicadas flying around out here. Of course, y'all can hear them. I just don't want him getting my beer. Get off of me. This is for all American workers. Hey, I love and appreciate y'all. Thank you for the hard work that you do to provide for yourselves and your families and pay your own way, just like I do. Cheers, brothers and sisters. Love y'all. And it does have a nice tartness to it. Now, I did Line & Kugel's Juicy Peach yesterday, and it had just a very mild tartness to it, and it's just a delicious, subtle peach flavor. Little tart, little peachy. Man, it was delicious. Very crushable. This one is a little more tart than that, quite a bit more. I mean, it's not sour, but it's got quite a bit more tartness than that one yesterday did. I saved about that much from yesterday's brew, and because I wanted my wife to taste it, and she killed it. And I could have, because it was very mild and delicious, but she took the rest of it. She's like, boom. She really liked it. I don't know if she'll like this one as much, but it's got a little more tartness to it, and I'm not really detecting the wheat flavor at all. The tartness I'm getting is I don't know, it had kind of a citrusy aroma coming off of it, and that's about all I can say about the tartness in it as well. I can't detect whether it's, you know, citrus type like a grapefruit or lemon or orange, you know, tangerine or anything like that. It's not really a detectable citrus, but it's a citrusy tartness. As far as telling exactly what kind, I just can't. I can't tell you what kind of citrus. But it's pleasant enough. I mean, this would also be a good thirst quencher after mowing a yard or something like that. It's not fantastic. It's definitely not as good as that juicy peach I had yesterday from Leinenkugel, but it is good. I'm gonna score it a B. I'm gonna score it a B plus, because it is good and very crushable. Not as good as yesterday's beer, but it's still a good beer. Good thirst quenching beer. The tartness in it would be very satisfying if you're out hot and sweaty doing a lot of work, something like that. Very satisfying for that on that point. All right, y'all, that's been a Tennessee Thirsty Thursday this week. I'll be back tomorrow for a Friday's R4U. I got a Japanese beer I'm going to do for you tomorrow, so y'all stay tuned. Take care. I appreciate y'all. Cheers. Well, I'm going to take my wife some of this.